Hello, this is a recap of today's live coding hangout on Codebuddies website. Codebuddies is a global community of code learners who help each other through conversations on Slack and peer-to-peer organized study groups and virtual hangouts. Today's virtual hangout, we worked on an open source website for a nonprofit organization called Western Friend Magazine. And we've been working on this for a few sessions now. What we added is on a given magazine issue, for example, on Mixture here, there's articles grouped into sections and a section of featured articles. So in order to support these featured articles, we wanted to give the editor a simple way to curate the content and select those, have a good kind of editing experience. So here are some kind of magazine issues, and when I edit one of the issues, we added here a new section called featured articles. Underneath that featured articles section, you can now add featured article and kind of choose the article from among the published content, and this is a duplicate here, but you can also reorganize them so that you control the order. So we have Faith in Our Youngest Friends, Not So Fast, and A Girl with Vision and Resolve in that order. When I publish this change and I view live, Faith in Our Youngest Friends, Not So Fast, and A Girl with Vision and Resolve are all displayed in that order. There's a little bit of duplication here that they're also in the other sections of the magazine, but that might be okay. I'll discuss with Mary Klein to see what her thoughts are on that. In order for this feature to work, it only took about 15 lines of code. We created a class that inherits from orderable. There we go. That was confusing me for a second there. Which is part of the sort of the Wagtail core models, and inherits from Django models. It essentially lets you sort things, related content. Internally, it stores an integer of the order things should be sorted. That's pretty interesting. So, since a given issue can have multiple featured articles, we need a sort of a many-to-many relationship. Took me a little bit to figure it out, but after reading the documentation on Wagtail, scratching my head, and a couple of false starts, was able to figure out, yes, we need to link the issue that these articles will be featured in as a parental relationship, nullable, so that you can have magazine issues that don't have any featured articles. And when you delete the magazine issue, it should also delete the featured articles object, the join object, not the actual article. The related name from the magazine issue will be featured articles. So you can say, this issue, give me the featured articles in plain English. Then the other component is the article, which is a foreign key relationship to magazine article. So now we've got a magazine issue linked with article. Again, you can leave this blank, cascading delete. So if you delete the magazine article, it'll, I believe, delete this magazine issue featured article instance. The related name, this is a convention, is just plus. I'm not sure where that shows up, but in any case, there it is. The last thing we needed to do is create a panel. Wagtail comes with a page chooser panel that gives us that nice user interface. Back here, if I edit this page, when I was clicking this button, that's the page chooser panel here. It's a rich text editor. It even has rich, like a search, real-time, more or less search, which is pretty nice to narrow down your content. So now we've got the content type in place, and we've wired it to our issue and article and given it a page chooser panel. The last step was just to come back up to the magazine issue, and when you're on the editing section in the content panels, we just show an inline panel of featured articles, and this is again that relationship that was defined down there where we call the featured articles under related name. That's a Django sort of construct. The last thing you do is give it a heading, so it'll display a title here, featured articles, and some help text. So again, it can kind of guide the editor, or content editor, to choosing the right articles from this issue, because it's not filtering them. In the future, we might look at how to filter these articles so that only articles from the current issue can be featured in that issue. But for now, this was a good stopping point, and this is a recap of the event, a live coding event. We also met a new friend. I also met a new friend today during the event, Albert Fogey from Philadelphia. Albert's studying Python test-driven development, and so it was nice to have a fellow coder active in the Hangout. That always makes things cool, and he's very eager to learn and go down the path of Python and Django development, it sounds like. So perhaps I'll see Albert around in future Hangout sessions. In any case, this was the recap of today's session. Build a website in Python using Django and Wagtail CMS. And please feel free to leave any questions or comments in the comments section of this video. You can also reach me on Codebuddies community. I'll be on the Slack and on the forum, or on GitHub as well. Those are main channels where I'm active. Cool. Well, thank you very much for your time, and have a great day.